This is the Shaun show, just in case you didn't know. Hey, now spoiler. Let's get to it. Welcome to the Shaun Show. This is SJ Shaun and Daddy Shaun with the camera right now. And as you can see, I have the Marucci Cat 9 Composite, the best bat that I know of right now. We're going to test it out, unwrap it, see if it can beat another bat we have, which we are going to show you in a minute. So, let's unwrap this thing. Best USSSA bat.
USSSA, huh?
It's the best bat there is. But let's see if it can beat the bat we are going to show you in a minute, which is called Daddy Shaun. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, it's the Easton ADV. His USA stamp bat is the Easton ADV
Versus.
So we're gonna do a review on the Easton ADV
Versus.
Yep.
Marucci Cat 9 Composite, and
Yep.
and we have to find out which one is the best to show to you.
Yep. We'll do a review of each one separately, and then we'll compare them together. And obviously a USSSA bat is usually going to have a little bit more pop than a USA stamp bat. That's how that is designed to be, but we'll give you a good example. They're both 28-inch drop 10 bats, and SJ is 8 years old. Okay, excited to go out to the field and hit some. Ready to rock, buddy?
Yep.
Okay, let's do it.
We are here at the batting cage, going to break in my Marucci Cat 9 Composite. Let's get to it.
Drop 10. It is not recommended for a full-grown adult to swing a drop 10 composite bat. You're likely to break it.
We don't want that.
No. So we're taking half effort swings, maybe quarter effort. Recommended to get at least 50 swings on the tee for these composite bats first with half swings, and then you go to more of a full swing, and then a soft toss swing against soft toss, and that's even partial, and then more of a full swing after that, and then you go to live pitching. And SJ does a dance in the background to make sure that everybody's paying attention and entertained. Okay, we're going to transition to soft toss. Okay,
Soft touch is when we underhand the ball, start hitting it.
What do you want, ball?
Now we are going to compare my Easton ADV 360, the one I used in 8-year-old All-Star. So, let's see if this thing can crack some to the outfield or over the fence.
Yep, we're on a 9 and 10-year-old field.
It's going to be good.
Yep, all right. Time for a lot of hitting. Here we go.
Right at the second baseman. Still that ball.
Ah!
Okay. Look at that on camera.
Right out, you're like, oh!
You're out. At least you're out. That was pretty good. Nice draw. Ready? Roll. Hey, good.
And we're gonna
Very
switch.
well.
No.
There we go. That is a good one.
That's the Easton ADV 360 bat.
Did really
But
well. That really well. Let's see how that compares. That's a USA bat. Let's see how the Marucci Cat 9 composite does versus that. It should have a lot more pop, but you were hitting that really well today. Good job.
Let's do it.
Come back to the last round. Way to find the inside pitch. Weight on it. Hold that back leg. Weight on it, right? Take a second. Yeah, you're okay.
Farthest one yet.
Good. That's a bucket.
And that is the Marucci Cat 9 composite for
What's your
you.
hand?
We were able to go to the field to hit with both of these bats. Now let's talk about the Easton ADV 360.
And first, let's make sure to remember we are doing a comparison in this video between SJ's his gamer USA stamp bat, which is the Easton ADV 360,
And the Marucci Cat 9 composite.
and then his new USSSA bat. And this is for more travel ball type tournaments. And this is the Marucci Cat 9 composite, as SJ said, which is traditionally going to have more pop. But yeah, let's talk about it. So what did you think about the Easton ADV 360 compared to the Marucci Cat 9 composite?
I would say it's got a pretty good pop. And
You hit well with it. And then whether or not it stings your hands is always a big deal. You've said in past videos as well, this one doesn't sting your hands very much, just every once in a while, right?
Yep. But even if it does, it doesn't hurt at all.
Yeah.
It's a 2-part bat, as you heard in a recent video.
Yep, 2-piece bat. So that's the Easton ADV 360, which we've talked more about. Now let's focus on the Marucci Cat 9 composite for a minute. So what did you think about your USSSA stamped Marucci Cat 9 composite, your new bat?
It does ring your hands, but
It stings your hands a little bit?
yeah.
How would you say, do you say it stings your hands as much as the Easton ADV, less than, or the same?
It's basically, it does and does not.
What is that? Okay, so is it about the same as the ADV, or is it different?
Same as the ADV.
So just every once in a while you get a little bit of hand sting. How would it compare to like your old, let's say your old USA bat, the Rawlings Threat? Does it sting your hands a lot less than that one?
Yes.
Yeah, it's another 2-piece bat, the Marucci Cat 9 composite. So you shouldn't get too much, shouldn't have your hands rung up too much. Again, it's a very big deal to kids.
Now, when I found about the pop on this bat, if you get a perfect swing, it's over the fence.
No, you can kill the ball with this bat, huh? I can say as being the batting practice pitcher, I noticed, one, that you did hit very well with both of these bats, and we were able to see that in the video. You're able to get some good pop off of both of the bats. Again, one being USA, one being USSSA. We would expect the USSSA bat to have more pop.
Both of them composite.
They're both composite bats, yep. So I did notice immediately we were getting more of the high velo exit type balls from the Marucci Cat 9 composite than we did the ADV, but he was getting good solid line drives and hits from both of the bats, really. I was actually quite surprised by how well the Easton ADV 360 performed compared to the Marucci Cat 9 composite. But I did notice that the Cat 9 composite definitely had a little bit more pop, and you had more hot shots that were coming at us faster.
Right.
So how did it feel to hit it? Did it feel like you were really hitting the ball?
It felt powerful.
Yeah, it feels powerful to hit a bat
Same
like that,
with the Easton ADV 360. Same with that bat.
What about, okay, so
But
the
this
barrel,
is a little more powerful.
Yeah, I'd say the Marucci Cat 9 composite is a little more powerful as well. Let's talk about barrel length. So when you've got your barrel, pull up that Marucci Cat 9 composite. See that? Okay. This one is famous for having a pretty large barrel, right? And if you can see that, those next to each other, these are both drop 10 bats. You're gonna have a little bit more barrel on the Marucci Cat 9 composite. Again, we're talking USSSA versus USA bat, but some people don't really know the difference or wonder. Sometimes you wonder, hey, does my kid really need to have a different bat for USSSA than they have for the USA bat? Do I really need to go and spend another $200, $300, $400 on a bat? Maybe, maybe not. You know, the Easton ADV did pretty well. You are going to get a little bit more pop out of the USSSA bat traditionally, which is what we experienced. But part of it is going to be the barrel length. If you get into a drop 11 on the ADV, the barrel shrinks quite a bit more. It looks kind of silly even how much smaller it is versus just the handle portion of the 2-piece bat. But then you get into the Marucci Cat 9 and it's definitely a little bit bigger barrel, so you've got sweet spot, excuse us, all the way down, and it really pops all the way down to here on the Easton ADV. You really feel some pop, and really all the way down to here on the Cat 9 composite. So you got a lot of sweet spot on both bats, don't you agree?
If I could rate these, I would rate it as, if you heard in a previous episode, the Easton ADV 360 would be a 9.5. Pretty good score.
That's a really good score. And then how do you rate the Cat 9 composite?
The Marucci Cat 9 composite is a 10 out of 10.
I would agree.
Pretty good bat.
A 10 out of 10. So when we're rating USSSA versus USA, again, are you going to get a little bit more out of a USSSA bat?
Yes.
Yes, you are. Is it enough that you feel like you need to buy a whole other bat? It really depends. Maybe it depends on your on your player. Most are going to get a little bit more pop out of it. Sometimes it's a different swing weight. Maybe it's a little bit more end loaded. Maybe it feels heavier to swing, even if it's the same weight. It can depend on the player. Sometimes they'll hit better with their USA bat than they would a new USSSA bat because they're just used to the feel of it.
Correct.
So anyway, that's enough of anything that I've got to say there probably, but there's a lot to consider with these bats. There's so many options, but this gives you a good comparison between a really good USA stamp bat and then a really, really good USSSA stamp bat with the Cat 9 composite, which is considered to be by many the top USSSA bat in the space right now. So, yep. Anything else you want to go over with these?
You can, even though the Marucci Cat 9 composite is really good bat, you can only do it, you can only use this bat in, I don't know.
In certain tournaments, the USSSA tournaments, like he's talking about. So you aren't able to use it all the time. That's something to seriously
But in
consider.
practices, you can do it like.
Yeah, you could practice with it. For sure. That's a good thing to bring up, and that may be something that was understood or maybe not. You always want to check the rules for any tournament that your player is playing in or any league, because you could go out and spend $350 on a bat that you hear is the best bat in the market, and then realize that your player isn't even allowed to play with it in that league or tournament. So SJ has a very important point there. Make sure that you understand the rules, guidelines, and know whether or not that bat's going to be legal in the league or tournament that you're playing in. Very good point. Okay, well, let's sign off. So what do you think? You think they should like and subscribe your new channel here?
Yep.
Okay, well, thanks for watching the Shaun Show. Shaun Sr., Shaun Jr., which is SJ here. He's the little baller.
Yeah.
And what do you think? Should we give him the Shaun handshake for the end?
Yep.
Okay, let's do it. Ready? There we go. Thank you all
Thank you
very
for
much.
watching